Hey guys, so I've realized that my audio, comparatively to other YouTube channels, is a little bit lower. It's a little bit quieter. So just a heads up if you're like watching this in series, the remainder of this episode is going to be turned up a tad bit louder. Hello, future, and welcome back to Minecraft 1.8. My name is Casey Fly. Let's play some Minecraft. So, I have done a few things since our last episode, which was quite honestly a long episode. I apologize for that. If you enjoy longer episodes, then I hope it was worthwhile. We did our first voiceover in the last episode. That was tough, but a lot of fun. And it also took a lot longer to come out, partly because it's a longer episode, but also because just the holidays and we just had Christmas and it was very busy. So since the last time we played, I have been breeding up the animals a fair bit, not them nearly as much as them. We've got a ton of cows in here, like a ton. We're gonna be taking care of them. I've been farming, collecting a ton of sugarcane and everything. We're rock solid there. And then I have spent a fair bit of time AFK here at our cobble gen. A fair bit of time. I just keep so this one's empty. I just keep like expanding downwards whenever I feel like it's starting to get full. Yep, just been farming and harvesting and doing a bunch of side stuff with what we've got since the last episode. And then I've come up with a bunch of new projects for us to work on the project board here. We're only going to do maybe one of these. And the one I'm thinking about is this one, going on an adventure. We have all the other ones that I want to do, but I think we're going to do this one because we've been stuck around here for a little while now. And I kind of want to get out there and I kind of want to explore and I kind of want to talk about the world a little bit more. So we're going to go on an adventure, but I imagine this taking 2, maybe 3 episodes. Like we're going to be out there for a while. So I'm going to take care of these cows and then I'll be right back. Alrighty. We got them. So we Alrighty, the cows have been released. And it only took 4 axes, 4 stone axes to let them go. And they left a parting gift of four and a bit stacks of meat. That they just left it behind. And 2.5 2 and 4 2 3/4 leather. Yeah, they just left it behind on their way out to greener pastures. That's how much of the day we spend doing that. So I will see you guys in the morning, and we'll talk about what we're doing next. Alrighty. Some levels, we're level 26. That's probably, I mean, hope we don't die. Alright, I am gonna grab these bones on the off chance that we find a dog. Maybe these arrows on the off chance that we get a bow. Maybe these leaves. Okay. And we need a bed, don't we? Don't we? Because we are going on an adventure. We are going to be going that direction, as previously stated. We don't actually have sheep, do we? Okay, we do have some wool, though. Where? Guess we never got any sheep. I'm gonna throw this together real quick. Just so we have a bed. Yeah. And then we are probably gonna be on our way. Okay, so let's pro-con this situation a little bit. I chose large biomes specifically because I wanted to be able to build like expansive cities and worlds, and one of the things I've realized about playing in worlds that have small biomes. Ooh, we shall grab that. One of the things I've realized about playing in biomes, worlds that have small biomes, is that I quickly end up building from one biome into the next because they're just so small, you know? We were on the edge of the birch forest coming over here, right? So this birch forest is going to expand on for a little while, I imagine. But then also there's a matter of what do we have to look forward to. I'll throw up a map right here of kind of what we're looking at. Those colder biomes out there are like 22,000 blocks away in the positive direction. So what I'm looking for is more stuff like this. Here we go. This kind of stuff, access from the surface to be able to collect some materials, some resources. That's kind of what the goal of this venture is. So we will be looking for things like this, as well as tackling the achievements menu a little bit. We're going to start working our way through some things. So that's kind of the plan. It's kind of what my goals are here. Yeah. We're hopefully going to tackle all these. Before, I think 1.12 is where it changes a little bit. I'm not really sure in what way it changes. And then we also have this statistics menu, which I've seen some Minecrafters make use of on YouTube before. So I'll be looking into that, and we'll make use of all these things. But here we go. We'll be exploring this a little bit. Currently, I'm listening to the Phase Zero Spotify podcast. They talk about like everything Marvel related. Oh, some iron. Sweet. I am going to be referencing and talking about things that other creators in this industry are talking about. I think that sometimes hearing a conversation, hearing multiple perspectives can be nice. Plus, I like the idea of thinking of them as my peers and thinking of interacting with them on that kind of level. So that'll be fun. All right. Let's do some basic lighting up first. And here we will be getting roughly into Caving 101. So I think the most important thing about caving right off the bat is realizing that you need to bring a stack of wood, and that you need to, if you don't find coal immediately, bring at least some charcoal with you. A stack of wood, because you can make a ton of torches, just using 2 logs. You can make an entire stack of torches from 2 logs. You just need 16 charcoal or whatever to to match that, or coal in my case, because I found some right off the bat. Or brought some with me. I honestly don't remember. But we're going to be grabbing all of this and possibly making ourselves a set of armor while we're here. I need to rearrange my tools a little bit. Oh, that goes there. We're going to throw this up here for now. Food might also go over there. Throw a bed up here. We don't need that quite yet. We might need our ladders. Maybe not. We're definitely going to grab gravel and cobblestone. That should give us everything that we need. And then the basic Minecraft strategy that that I subscribe to is always placing your torches on the left. That way, if you ever need to get out, you can always follow torches on your right, and it will always lead you to your exit. Unless you end up in a bit of a circle, but I have something that I do in that situation too. With the wood, you can also craft little save sections, especially if you're stuck in a cave for a long time. I'm about to create one right here, probably. It'd be right near the exit, so it'd be good. We'll make a double chest for holding resources. I also need a new pick because I just broke my pick. So we will do that real quick. We'll throw this down right here. So I bring up phase 0 because I have like a it's a relationship with that show. On the one hand, I love being clued in constantly to all of the news, and they definitely cover the news, so I appreciate that. I also really like each of them individually in different ways. I mean, I have my gripes with each of them too, a little bit. I think maybe you just kind of always have that in an industry where you get paid to have takes on things. All right. Speaking, put a pause in that, put a pin in that real quick. We reached the end of a line. This is great because it means that nothing will sneak up on us as we work our way backwards. I am going to permanently leave these torches here. Just kind of like count them lost. I don't really have the time or the energy to like bring enough stone to backfill constantly. Although I did play on a server once where I had a friend. She was a bit of a moderator, I think. Or she eventually became a moderator. She was a little bit younger than me. I had zero interest in becoming a moderator. I still have zero interest in becoming a moderator. I would rather just play and enjoy the game rather than have to deal with, people constantly trying to take advantage and things like that. The politics of that world are exhausting to me. I'm not really interested in any of that. But one of her favorite things to do was I would go through like this and I would mine and I would just spend forever in a cave system, and she would just spend time filling it all in. She found that soothing, relaxing almost. It's a very curious thing to me, but that is not necessarily something that I find soothing or relaxing. I guess it really depends on like where it's at. If it's right where I'm going to be building my base and it's like in the way, yeah, I'd almost rather completely fill it in, right? But I think most of the time that's not really the case. So we can all hear the spiders, right? Lots of iron here. There they is. And that's why we bring gravel, because I don't really want to deal with that. Only wish I had a bow. We can do this, though. Light this up. Oh, here we go. This will be helpful. Always kind of good to have a bucket of lava, too. Because when you can't reach those pesky mobs, sometimes gravity can be an assist for the win. Now, what I was attempting to say earlier but didn't quite get to, man, that's loud. When I get done with a section and I pretty much consider it finished, I do this. I just block it off. I know that I've already excavated. I never go through walls like this that I've made before. And if I'm ever curious, I can always just kind of like poke a hole through and check. Yeah, just like that. Zombie with the assist. There we go. Thank you for playing our game. And just like that, game over. we gotta be real careful. We don't have shields yet. Doesn't come out until a future update. And that's why we gotta be careful. Just like that. Alright. You gotta be a little more careful. Alright. One of my strategies when I'm battling mobs in the caves is making one of these barriers that I can climb under. Just like this. And whack them that way. It is so dark. Hope the quality of the video for you is fine. I won't know until I'm able to upload something like this to YouTube to find out what we're working with. This looks like it's just a water chamber. Alright. Cool. That's easy enough to deal with. So then we can backtrack pretty easily. Don't really need this. Now we have this way to deal with. So in real time, today is the 17th for me. Oh, there wasn't really anything over here either. Okay. Unlike this, if I'm just trying to like light up an area, I usually just throw torches on the ground, but right now I'm thinking, what if water breaks in? It might wash it away. I'll do something like that. You know. 1 block off the ground. I think it's raining. On the surface. And then we can clean up this. Get our gravel back. Yeah. So this was a relatively small cave. We don't even really need this this setup over here, so we can take this chest with us to the next one. That's convenient. Yes, it is raining. Give me 1 second while I adjust weather noise. Okay, how's that? I dropped it down to like 25%. We'll see if that does what we needed to do. If it was nighttime, we could just sleep this away. But as it stands, I'm probably... Yeah, that's fine. Alright guys, I think we're gonna call that episode there. Thank you all for joining me. I'm KC Fly. This has been Minecraft 1.8 in the past. I'll see you all in the future.